Tracy, Polly, Johnny, Sabrina. Right now, we're traveling through our nation's capital of Washington, D.C. And I can't think of a better way to kick off an historic week because this is going to be huge. We're going to the White House.
What?
Talking about going to the White House. You can't just go to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Take a look. We just pulled in. Come on, Polly. Let's go. Come on. Are you serious?
Are we dressed okay?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You guys ready?
Oh my gosh.
Are you sure they're home?
Well, let's hope so. Here we go.
Good morning, Obama! We're here!
Seriously?
I think this is a bad idea. We're gonna get in a lot of trouble.
Hi, Pennington. Everyone can hear that blowhorn.
Hi. So good to meet you.
Great to see you, and you've got the whole team with you too.
I want to introduce you to the team. Polly,
So great to see you, Polly.
Sabrina,
Sabrina, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Tracy,
Tracy, oh, thank you for coming to my home.
Johnny.
Welcome to the White House.
Nice to meet you.
Oh my goodness. Well, my house is fine. We don't need a makeover. We're happy with it the way it is.
Right.
And aren't you guys supposed to be in North Carolina right now?
Well, yes, we're on our way there, but we want to make sure we came by here, make sure you're still on board to help us out with this incredible family down there.
Oh, absolutely. We are excited. I am ready to join forces with you guys to do some great things for this amazing family and hopefully for many others. So let's just get it done. Get it done.
Let's do it. Right. So what do you say, people? Can we do this? We can do this. Are you with me?
We're ready.
Let's do it.
All right, well, you guys get out of here. Hurry up. Go surprise that family. I'll see you in a couple of days.
Yes, we'll see you soon.
All right, bye-bye. Good luck.
Incredible, right?
I mean,
What a huge way to start the week. I mean, meeting the First Lady of our country. She's going to be joining us for the build this week. Not to mention, Sabrina Soto is here. Sabrina. Joining the design team.
I can't believe on my first week I'm already at the White House.
yeah.
Your first day.
Yeah, first day. So let me tell you where we're headed. Right now, we're just outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina, on our way to meet the Marshall family and the people at the Steps and Stages Jubilee House. Now take a look at this, and you'll see why the First Lady wants to be a part of this.
My name is Barbara Summy Marshall, and I have with me my son, Roberto Marshall. Roberto is 14. Despite some learning challenges, next year he's headed to 9th grade. I also have a daughter, Maya. She's 25 years of age. She's an active duty soldier. I was in the military 15 years. I was later commissioned as a United States Navy chaplain. Leaving the military for me was hard. Finding support for myself and my children most difficult. And that in turn inspired me to create Steps and Stages Jubilee House because I believe that it is important for a woman veteran to have people that support her. We want the women to know that you got a house, you got a bed to rest in, and to know that everything is gonna be all right.
My name is Eleanor B. Raines. I was E5 in the military. The Jubilee House is a transitional house for homeless women veterans. Before the Jubilee House was in existence, I didn't have any place to go other than in the streets. They aid you in job hunting, medical assistance, transportation. It builds your self-esteem back up.
Homelessness is indeed a serious problem. It's unbelievable to know that women veterans who have served our nation have found themselves living on the streets. It has been such a blessing to have a great volunteer staff and to witness the outpouring of love and concern and compassion that has come from the local Fayetteville community.
Every day we see more and more female homeless veterans. Sometimes it's just circumstances and situations. You have unemployment, the lack of mental health stability. You have veterans that are not receiving any type of stable income. It's instilled in the soldiers not to leave a fallen comrade behind, and this is what the Jubilee House is trying to accomplish.
My name is Judy L. Hilburn, and I was in the Army. I was a quartermaster equipment repair person. Got out of the military in '81. I started having debilitating seizures. I ended up on the streets. My vet rep told me about Jubilee House, and Miss Marshall called me and asked me when I could move in. And it was just, I literally broke down and cried. I could see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Heather Jean Alojado, Sergeant E5. When I got out of the Army, I had never thought that I'd end up being homeless. It was like my world was falling apart. I wasn't in the right mind. There was just no way for me to dig myself out. When I got to the Jubilee House, they helped me and they told me, until you can find your own, this is your home. Miss Marshall is like a drill sergeant because she guides you back to your life.
Nikki Harper, U.S. Army Human Resource Specialist. Did a tour in Afghanistan. Once I got out, hard times and no transportation and lack of money got me into a hard situation. I'm very grateful to be here because my boys are actually in a stable place. So we're not staying out on the streets. We're actually all here in a comfortable place.
Jubilee House, this living space is being used by the 3 families that live here, but actually it's utilized by all women veterans that come to the door. I'd say that on an average week, we probably see better than 70, maybe even 80 women. My husband, James, died in March of this year. James was very much the fix-it guy, the maintenance man. Since I've lost James, I've had to spend a lot more money on just getting things fixed. If we had James, he's a Marine, it'd be done. He'd fix it. The greatest challenge is to get the actual building itself up to a state that is worthy of these women who have served the United States of America. We want to meet the needs of these homeless women veterans when they come seeking us. Extreme Makeover, if you would come and make this colossal difference in the lives of these homeless women veterans, you would be doing something that would be felt for generations and generations to come.
They're awesome.
That's fantastic.
What an incredible woman, right?
Yeah, totally.
Well, now you can see why the First Lady really wanted to be part of this. So you guys ready for this?
Do it.
All right, bring it in here, people. Are you with me?
We're with you.
Then let's do it! When it comes to surprising the family this week, we're doing things a little bit different. We're going to need a lot of forces, and I've gathered up a bunch. We got folks from the Army, the Air Force, the Bill team, and volunteers. Are you guys ready to surprise the Marshall family?
Conditions are looking good. We'll be delivering a package momentarily.
We're ready down here, man. Come see us.
Let's go.
Check it out.
How's your megaphone?
I know, I can see that.
We have not even surprised Barbara Marshall yet. And we already have Michelle Obama, Army, Air Force. Now paratroopers are coming out of the sky. Talk about joining forces. I think we're in pretty good shape this week.
I'll tell you, it's been an honor and pleasure for us to be part of this special mission. But I believe you still need this.
Yes, we do need that. Thank you very much. So what do you say, people? Should we go surprise the Marshall family? Let's do this!
Barbara Marshall's story is so big that to just have the design team surprise the family, it's not right. We had veterans, we had active duty people, we had a ton of volunteers. Everyone's joining together for one cause, and that cause is to see that our veterans are not homeless.
Come on. You guys ready? Here we go. Good morning, Marshall family!
Means a lot. Thank you.
Sure does. These women have put their own lives on the line. They've served their country. They've taken the oath. And now this is an opportunity for us to give back to them and to help them to get back in the game.
So what does this place mean to you guys?
Start over, fresh, become new and better people.
To remember how we once were when we were civilians and to go on, living again.
What is it, if you could, you'd be able to do if you had the capability?
I wouldn't turn away another woman veteran. Yeah, when I get the call, I wouldn't have to say, I don't have room.
Well, this week I think we're gonna make some room.
You go ahead, boy. Love you, love you.
So it is gonna be an incredible week because we've got so much support from the community. And of course, the guy leading the charge this week is our builder, Chip Smith from Blue Ridge Log Cabins.
Barbara, you are the definition of a true American hero. And just as you and all the women here have protected us, we at Blue Ridge Log Cabins, with the help of the Fayetteville community and the military community here, are going to build you a home that will serve as your fortress to protect you, your family, and all of the women who will ever come to the Jubilee House from now and evermore. So thank you so much for what you've done for all of us.
Love you, boy. Hug me. Love you, baby.
Just seeing Barbara Marshall do what she does, if more people did things like this in our country, I think it would set an unbelievable example. This obviously was a very big project. We felt it was something we had to be involved with and could not let this opportunity pass.
Let's do this!
Love you. And this is our laundry area.
Yeah, that's definitely got some issues right here, huh? You got some serious moisture issues there. So what's in here?
This is our basement / swamp.
That's real,
Water.
Yeah. Right now, the Steps and Stages Jubilee House really is an old house. It's hard to believe that they're making it work.
As you will see, space is one of our biggest concerns.
Barbara's doing the best she can to have 3 families living there, but there just isn't a lot of room.
Yeah, lots of time spent in the kitchen.
Where do you guys eat? You guys have a dining
Well,
area?
that is one of our challenges. We had to utilize our dining area as
that
our
here?
resource room. Now this is like our office, our meeting room, our training room. So they come and they search for jobs, search for housing.
Right.
Because we want these women to see themselves as moving forward into their own homes.
This is your garden?
This is my little project.
Oh.
Because I like to cook. We've got our herbs.
When you're making dinner or lunch, you just come out here and pick it?
Yeah, fresh herbs. You can't beat that.
You got so many kids, but where do the kids play exactly?
We need a play area, Ty.
Don't really have one, huh?
No, we don't. I think it would make all the difference in the lives of these children.
Barbara Marshall is a pretty amazing woman. She opens her doors to female veterans and their families, but she's also a mother. Bert is a kid with a learning disability.
How'd you get into drums?
At church?
Nice. Show me what you got.
She needs a safe environment so that Barbara can be there for all the veterans and can also be there for Bert.
What was it like serving for our country?
I actually deployed 5 or 6 months after joining the military. It was like, oh my God, I'm in Afghanistan. It was times where we got bombed and you're crying because you don't know if you're gonna make it back home. I was just like, I've already missed so much.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm gonna make it home to see my boys again.
Yeah.
And when I came home for leave, it's like they didn't want me to go. And I felt bad because I had to leave them. Like I couldn't stay.
Right.
And then I felt like I'm letting my kids down. A lot of people don't know what you go through over there. And then you come back home and it's like, how do I get back to just living a normal life?
These women are serving our country and don't see their families for months on end. And it's really time to stand behind these women and help them when they need help. I'm a single mom and I have to leave my boys for sometimes weeks on end. I understand how guilty I feel and I felt for her.
Hey, what's up, boys? Hey, Polly.
Trace,
Hi.
Nikki.
Yeah.
So this is
Go
where
on,
you guys
kids.
sleep?
Nikki sleeps in here. Where's your room, boys?
We sleep in the living room on the couch.
I've got to see this. Whose couch is whose?
That's mine.
And then this is mine. Where do you do your homework?
We do it at the desk over there sometimes.
Okay.
But it's crowded over there.
Nikki's doing something right because these are good boys. She's a single mom. That to me is heroic. And she is willing to do anything. She is willing to get on her hands and knees, walk into a home and say, I'm homeless, can you help me? When you talk with your mom, what do you guys talk about?
She really said we need to like express our feelings and how we're feeling about everything that's going on. I'll express myself in my rhapsody.
Yeah. Can you share some with me now?
Sure. See, I was on this earth first, so I'm blessed with these haters getting my verse cursed. My curse was traverse. Traverse is zigzag. Flow to start the show. Am I gonna make it? Yeah, we don't know.
So do you feel like you're in a zigzag sometimes?
It just felt like everything just won't gonna get any better. Now it really is now.
It's getting better?
That's why I said my curse was traversed.
Women don't just sit on the sidelines in the military. And I was in every convoy. There'd be bullets flying left and right. There'd be ID blasts. And I ended up later on facing depression. I was having severe anxieties. Didn't know who to trust, didn't know who to turn to. I was sleeping in my car for several months.
When I was growing up, I went through a very hard time with my family. We were almost homeless, so I know how hard it is when you feel like nobody cares. To not know where you're gonna eat, it's awful. We wanna have so much pride and we'd wanna say we could take care of ourselves, but sometimes you can't.
This place gives you back your self-respect.
Thank God for Barbara.
Yeah, thank God for Barbara. I tell her every day she's nothing but a walking miracle.
Absolutely.
You served our country for 15 years in the Navy, right?
Yes.
So what are some of the skills that you learned in the military?
I think probably the very first skill that I learned was being focused. Yeah, you stay with the matter at hand, deal with what's on your plate right on the table right now, right here. Like a lot of times when I speak to Heather or to Nikki, you know, they'll call me, you know, yes, Lieutenant Commander, or yes, Sergeant, because I'm speaking to that part of them that is accustomed to doing things and getting it done.
Right.
Finishing what they start and then doing things in an orderly way. One of the primary goals of this house and of this program is to help women veterans get back in the game of life. Yeah, put your helmet and your boots back on and get back in there and get it done.
I think Barbara Marshall is very disciplined because of her military background. Whoever comes through that door, I think she really sort of sees it as her personal mission to make sure that they believe in themselves again. Come on, everybody, let's get you on vacation. I think it's really important this week that we all recognize the sacrifice that our servicemen and women have given to our country. This place is going to change so many lives. This is going to be an incredible new start for a place that is all about a new start. Now, it's time to get you guys on vacation. You guys are going to Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida! Okay, Army, let's make sure that rope is tight. Maybe let's make sure we got a good knot on that. We're joining forces with all military branches. We've got 300 women, all the designers, pulling a gigantic rope all the way across the state of North Carolina till we hit the ocean. Then we'll hand it off to the Coast Guard, so we're all pulling together to pull this house down.
Yo, have you seen the other designers? We're ready for demo.
No, here's the thing. I've already sent the other designers on. I need you to take the end of this rope all the way to the coast.
The Atlantic
North
coast?
Carolina coast.
It's like 100 miles away, man.
I know, and there's 4 designers. It's like 25 miles apiece. That's nothing.
All right, let's go. Let's get started.
No, wait. Let's check in with the family. Let them know what's about to happen
Good
first.
idea.
All right.
How are you doing there? Give me a salute, man.
I was totally excited to go on vacation with these children because many of them have gone through some losses.
Green Army men march all day long.
It wasn't the weight of the world on their shoulders anymore. They were at Disney World, and it was all about having fun.
Let's all stand together.
Hello, Marshall family. Barb, everybody at the Jubilee House. I know how important Jubilee House is to you. It really does make a difference for so many veterans out there. Today, we're taking it down to build you a bigger and better one. In fact, we've got a lot of help. Say hi, everybody. All right, Paul, you ready to do this?
I'm ready to do it.
Well, grab the end of that rope and hit it.
This might just be crazy enough to work. The whole idea is that we join forces with everyone in the state of North Carolina.
I'm sorry. Hey, listen, maybe you guys can help me. You guys know where the ocean is, right? Me neither.
I'm gonna take the first 25 miles, and I pass it off to Tracy. Wish me luck.
So now we've just got to tear it down.
Tracy, 25 miles and then give it to Sabrina.
Oh, gosh.
Tracy, how's it going with your end of the rope there?
So sorry. I'm really sorry. Oh, God, sorry. Oh, Ty, I'm good. Can you guys help me get to the beach? Well, Paula did the first 25 miles. I did the next 25 miles. And then it was Sabrina's turn to do the next 25 miles before she handed it off to Johnny.
The old steps and stages house was just too small for what Barbara needed to do.
Here, take this as the Coast Guard.
Okay.
Watching the demolition of the house was wonderful. And I thought to myself, wow, something great is coming behind this. Seeing all those women, different branches and services, it's like this thing is spreading all over the globe, around the world.
I can't believe it, with the help of the Coast Guard, we really pulled this whole thing off, right, people? So, guys, have a great time on vacation, and we'll see you when you get back.
Chip, we got the foundation walls going. We need to build this house. Let's go. Where are we at now?
Johnny, turn around behind you.
Fantastic. So this is the first of 13 sections of our log modular house.
When we were designing this house for the Marshall family, we wanted to try to keep that American heritage. There's nothing more American than a log home. We use the state-of-the-art modular manufacturing process. Really allows us to be very eco-friendly and to be extremely efficient.
All right, design team, this is design of the new Jubilee House. Classic American style. In order to make sure there's enough room for not only Barbara and her family, but also the Steps and Stages families, there's gonna be an east wing and a west wing. It's kind of like the White House. The west wing. I think we really need to give Barbara and Bert a place of their own so that they can be overseeing everything. And I think their private residence can be right here. And then this, of course, is the common area.
Nice big kitchen. I would love to give them a dining room.
All right, in the East Wing, I think we ought to do the multi-purpose room, which is a place for computers to research jobs, get a whole new start.
Maybe a place for the kids that come in to play.
So will there be a kitchen over here in the other area?
I think we should have two.
Where Judy does all the cooking.
Exactly.
How many people can live here?
The second level bedrooms, I think roughly 10 can sleep.
So we've doubled the occupancy, which is really good.
Really good.
Good. Perfect. This is going to be great for Kelly. We can put all of his recording stuff in here for him making his rap. It's not unlike this tool that's a single device, but it can do many different things. And then we come over to Keon. He's got all of his sports stuff going on here.
You have to keep remembering that Steps and Stages Jubilee House is a transitional house. It is the first step of getting homeless women off the streets and into the workforce. What's wonderful is that wherever they go, they're all going to be able to take part of what we've done this week with them.
Thanks, ladies, for coming to help me on this project. It's going to be the entire American flag made up of veteran and active duty women soldiers. They're going to be tinted with the stripes and the stars. It's going to be amazing. Wow. I know Barbara's going to love it. I love to take ordinary objects and create something special with them. So I want to take everyday photos with women veterans and active duty soldiers. So not only will that art piece inspire Barbara to keep doing the work that she does, but it's a beautiful piece as well.
The new Steps and Stages Jubilee House is underway. Things are going well. But I'm going back to the White House because I really got to discuss with the First Lady what all we are really going to be working together on, because it is about joining forces, and this is something that's very dear to her heart.
It's good to see you again.
I'm so glad that I could come back up. I mean, the build's going really well in North Carolina.
Perfect. Well, you guys do some amazing stuff, and the speed with which you get it done, it's amazing.
It's
I'd
crazy.
love to see you build this house in a week.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually possible. Honestly, I can't believe I'm standing in the White House. I mean, this is really cool.
We kind of consider this the lobby of the White House. But when we go upstairs to the 2 floors of our home, we have free reign. And our style is much more laid back. You know, we have small kids, so we've got to have furniture that kids can jump on. We have a lot of wonderful modern art. We like really subtle, soft, warm tones. So it's sort of comfy.
Right. No, that's
and
cool.
kid-friendly.
Right. So not only did the First Lady of our country greet us with open arms, but she also really does want to be part of this project. She has an initiative called Joining Forces, and it really is about supporting, recognizing, and honoring our military families.
Jill Biden and I, we want to rally this country to support our military families as well as they've supported us. And we want to ask the country to step up in ways big and small. I mean, everyone can do something. I think it's important for America to hear these stories and be reminded of the people who are good neighbors, the people who are willing to roll up their sleeves, the people who are making sacrifices for people that they don't even know.
So this is the White House kitchen garden.
This is it, and it is an important component in my Let's Move initiative. We are really working to end childhood obesity, and the garden is very much a symbol of getting people in our country to think about eating whole, fresh food. this might be a great idea for the new Steps and Stages Jubilee House.
A place where maybe they could even grow year-round.
Oh, like a greenhouse.
Right.
And I've got something else really special that I would like to give to Barbara. Would you be willing to
I would love to.
take it to
I
her?
will make sure it gets in her hand. What's amazing about this week is that we're gonna have help from the military, volunteers, our builder, but also all the way from the top. The First Lady's coming and she's gonna help make this an even better project. This is gonna be one of those weeks that we as a team never forget.
See ya!
After visiting the White House, I wanted to sort of drop off to the design team, well, sort of a big idea. All right, ladies, let's get this baby up in the air!
All right, so we're in the middle of this field. What is the big deal, Ty?
What's going on? You remember when we visited the White House? Yeah. Well, it gave me an idea. And all I can say is, watch your head.
Watch our head.
What do you mean, watch our head?
Wait, right there. Right there. Well, there's an airplane.
Something's coming out of it.
Oh, there is.
What
You're
is
right.
that?
It's definitely a parachute. Oh my gosh.
What is that?
How cool is that? Yo, we got it, we got it, we got it.
It's gonna be awesome.
Should we go up top?
What?
It's just a little box.
That's it?
Let's go check it out.
We open this giant crate, and inside is a little tiny crate. Snow globe. There's a note.
It's the White House.
While I was at the White House, the First Lady kind of gave me a challenge.
I'd love to see you build this house in a week.
Make the big crate into a White House playhouse.
This crate.
The thing is, they have to get it perfect because the First Lady's coming and she's gonna see it.
We gotta go back, though.
Do you think that they'd let us
That's
come
the
back?
easiest thing to do is just take measurements, come back, and knock it out.
Since Washington, D.C. is pretty close to North Carolina, we have to head back to the White House. There's no way we could make this playhouse look identical without taking our own measurements.
Hey, how are you? Paul, nice to meet you. Bill, you're welcome.
Bill Allman is the curator of the White House. That means he knows everything there is to know about the White House.
What we really have the main block, which is 168 feet long and 85 feet wide.
I bet the
from
first
4th of
daughters
July. Oh, yeah. They have sleepovers and stuff up there all the time.
How much fun is that?
All right, well, let's get measuring.
When a normal person gets to go to the White House, they get that little tour, or you get to stand behind the fence and then just see it. I got to touch it. 50.
Okay, got all of the ironwork.
The details are super important. This is gonna look just like the White House. It's just gonna be a little smaller.
It's gonna be awesome.
Hey, Johnny, I gotta tell you what's going on over here in the West Wing. You know, this is all devoted to Barbara and her family. We got siding going on, sheetrock, electrical.
Looks good on the East Wing, too. We got electricians, plumbers. You know, Barbara couldn't house as many women as she wanted to. The size of this house, she doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
Perfect. West Wing looks good.
East Wing looks great.
I love this.
Okay, so this is a really cool project, and I got inspired when I was walking with Michelle Obama in the White House kitchen garden. She is the first Lady since Eleanor Roosevelt to actually have a produce garden at the White House. Well, this is gonna be great for Barbara because she's really the First Lady of the Jubilee House. And now they're gonna have fresh produce that they can eat and feed everybody in the house, including maybe a little leftover for the community.
Remember the old house?
Dang.
No dining room.
That entire space was the resource center.
We have the entire resource center here. All the
Awesome.
computers and desks. It's gonna be all on a track system. That goes away when they want to play.
Well, speaking of playing, over here, this is a big glass wall that separates the resource center from the playroom. So the kids can be as loud as they want.
This is the crate that fell from the sky. At some point, this has to look like this.
I'm cutting it.
Right.
We're scaling the White House down to a playhouse. And we'd have the First Lady of the United States, Michelle Obama, come in to check out our work. The pressure's on. Close enough for government work.
So say you've got vegetables in the greenhouse, right?
Okay, that looks good.
Jalapenos, tomatoes, onions. So I came up with the idea called the Vegetube. Is it necessary? No. But is it fun? Yes. And sometimes you just want to have a little fun. Head to the kitchen.
Okay, it's really going.
Yeah.
Dang, that was fast.
Check it out.
It turned it into salsa.
these chips?
That's not going in the kitchen. Not until you work out the kinks.
Looks delicious, though.
You guys look great.
I know. We have met so many women veterans this week that just need a little help to get back into the job market. So Sears put on a job expo, and there were all of these amazing women veterans from the area and women that have been through the Steps and Stages Jubilee House that are now looking for jobs.
So we have a great career expo planned for all of you today. We've got stations for learning how to write your resume, learning how to do interview skills. We're going to show you different types of jobs like logistics, store management, home services, and automotive to give you a really good feel for the different types of careers that are available at Sears.
Let's get this started. Should we pull our resumes out, ladies? It's about training and giving them the skills to use their military experience to get the jobs that they're right for.
Now, who's worked on a motor before?
I have.
You get to change a tire. There were all these stations set up to show the women how they could use their military training in a civilian job.
Taking the time to help me change my life is changing my family's life.
And I think you have the skills for this job.
You can do anything you put your mind to. Even if your life gets turned upside down, you got a chance to put it right side up, and I can never thank them enough.
We should let Barbara and everyone on vacation know what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Go get it.
Hey, Barbara, Nikki, Judy, Heather. We're here at Sears with all of our women veterans. We're having a career expo day. Say hello, everyone.
Look at Tasha.
We learned how to write resumes, filling out applications.
Awesome. Yes. Get a job, get a job.
We're not done yet. We know that having professional clothing is important not only for a successful interview, but success at your job. So Sears wants to give all you ladies who participated today the professional clothing you'll need to dress for success. We haven't forgotten about you, Barbara, and girls. When you get back, you'll have a shopping spree just for you guys. So.
Shopping spree. Oh, yeah, we clued in on that real quick.
I feel like when you look good, you feel good about yourself, you feel like you can conquer the world. It really does mean a lot.
Let's get shopping!
Yes! All right, guys, have a great time on vacation!
Floor's going in. This is amazing. The Resource Center, no longer. This is all dining room, 18-foot table, and it backs up right into this fireplace, which is awesome. Okay, so here it's going to be 7 by 11. The flag goes in. This place is going to be ridiculous.
We're building the White House Playhouse, and it's our job to get every single detail correct. So Polly's on columns, porticos, and the rotundas, and I am welding, scaled down, all of the railings for the balconies.
Let's rock and roll. All right, people. I know right now you're dirty, you're hot, and it's tough to go on. But listen, we've got vegetables that need to go in the kitchen. And how are they gonna get there? The Vegetube. I believe in this Vegetube like I believe in freedom. It's the freedom to send vegetables from a garden to the kitchen. And I will not stop until this family has the freedom to use the Vegetube when and wherever they see fit. We put a man on the moon, right? Yeah! And surely we can send a tomato to the kitchen, right? Yeah! We need a trench, which means it's gotta be dug. My question is, can you dig it? Yes, we can! Then let's dig it!
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Tracy.
Hi, Keon. Hi. I really want to honor Nikki, not only for being a veteran, of course, but for being a courageous, strong mother. I thought that it would be a great idea to have medals from her sons made just for her. All right, boys, I need your help. What I need you to do is come up with words like bravery or courage.
Oh, that's awesome.
We can do that.
She told us to write down some words and some sentences about our mom.
She's courageous, strong, brave, and funny. Mom's also kind.
I didn't.
Hey, Sabrina.
Hi.
Check this out. This is a gift from the First Lady for Barbara.
What?
And so I want you to present it to her. In fact, I want you to do it in a very big way. I can't believe I'm holding this incredible gift, this flag that the First Lady wants to give to Barbara.
Orlando, right? Yes, ma'am.
I've sent Sabrina down to make sure that she can deliver it with Barbara's daughter, Maya. Barbara has done so much for our country. Today is about honoring and paying tribute to her.
Your mom is gonna be so surprised.
Yes, she is.
I'm so excited to surprise Barbara with her daughter, Maya. She's active duty in the Army. I mean, this is a mother and daughter team, both serving the country. So it's gonna be a huge surprise for her because they haven't seen each other in a while. I can't wait to see Barbara's reaction.
You know, something's missing from this picture. Oh my God!
My daughter Maya is an active duty soldier, and consequently, I don't get to see that much of her. So just having Sabrina arrive with Maya is just so meaningful.
I was so happy to be able to bring Maya, but there's more in store.
Oh,
come on!
We're in a parade.
We got to ride in the Grand Marshal car. There was military from all branches. It was just so much power, and it was just amazing.
Good afternoon, everyone. Our honorary veteran of the day is Lieutenant Commander Barbara Marshall. And now we have a special message from Ty Pennington.
Hello, Disney World. How are you guys doing down there? What you do, Barbara, inspired us to go out and encourage people across the country to come together and do their part to support our military and their families. I want to show you some of the amazing work that everyday Americans are doing to honor and support our military and our veterans. Check this out.
Hi, Barbara. We're doing a homeless stand-down in Huntington, West Virginia at our new Homeless Veterans Resource Center.
We're doing a wedding gown giveaway at Angelique's Bridal in Blaine, Minnesota. We're joining forces with you to give military couples in our area the wedding of their dreams.
We're in New Orleans, Louisiana, writing thank you cards to our veterans.
I'm an Iraq War veteran walking across America, raising funds to help military families in need. We are proud to join forces with you by donating $20,000 through our charity, Wish Upon a Hero Foundation.
My fellow firefighters, the New York City Police Department, and Hope for the Warriors are joining forces with you by raising money to buy adaptive bicycles for our veterans that were wounded in Iraq and Afghanistan. Thank you for everything you do for our veterans.
If you look around, you'll see everybody's wearing this dog tag. These were created especially for Steps and Stages Jubilee House to celebrate our joining forces this week with you and the First Lady. And oh, by the way, Mrs. Obama had a special message just for you, Barbara, and she wanted to tell you herself.
Thanks, Ty, and hello, everybody.
Oh my God.
Barbara, by providing support to homeless women veterans, you're once again showing us that for so many of our military families, service doesn't start and stop with a tour of duty. It is a life's mission. These brave families have given our country so much, and so we're all called to give something back. That's why we started our Joining Forces initiative to recognize, honor, and support all of our military families. And we are truly grateful that Extreme Makeover Home Edition is joining forces to support the Marshall family and all of the veterans they serve. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice. Take care, everybody, and God bless.
Amen.
Having Mrs. Obama call out my name as we stood in this mighty throng of people was just astonishing. She delivered a message that just literally touched my heart.
It is our honor, in recognition to your service for your country, to present you with this flag. As a personal gift from the First Lady of the United States of America, Michelle Obama.
We knew y'all did things big, but we didn't know you did it that big. It was a validation of everything we were trying to accomplish. Spreading awareness of the problem of homeless female veterans. People are gonna listen, not just here in our town, in our state, but everywhere. It meant a lot. It did, it meant a lot.
Captain.